Alrighty, right. I have a draft here that I wanted to share because I have good confidence in this. I have a theory that this is a very good deck, and we will test it. We will see some play of it, and we will see if that holds true. The reason why I think this can be very good is that I have managed to build a very, very nice curve. If you're checking, this is almost like a perfect bell curve with a 2.9 average. And I'm playing 19 creatures, which is a lot. It's a very aggressive deck, and my theory with this deck is that it's gonna punish players that don't have a consistent play. No good, turn 1, turn 2, turn 3 play. I play so many creatures, and my plan is just to keep them coming and go very aggressive. I have almost zero removal spell. So I'm relying on trading. I'm gonna trade creature and I'm gonna keep the pressure on. So let's see what we're cooking here. On the low parts of the curve, I have a 1-2 with Constellation. This one gets a buff whenever I play enchantments. So with the plan of playing cards every turn, I hope that this one will get a buff like a couple of, maybe 2 or 3 times during a game, unless it gets removed. We have this is a very good 1 mana for a +1/+1 enchantment. It gives vigilance to my creatures. So if I equip an early game creature, it will be able to attack, but maybe even stay up to be ready to block. Infuriate, pump spell. This is my way of dealing with my opponent's creatures. I'm gonna do combat tricks. I'm gonna attack in like a madman, and I'm gonna just pump my creatures when he decides to block for a trade. That will be my way of removing my opponent's creatures. We have a first striker. Very good to put pump spells on this one. 2 mana for a 2/1 first strike. Very good. The same goes with this one. It's a 2/2, but whenever I target this one with a pump spell, all my creatures get +1. So this is supporting my aggressive plan. Then we have my 2 big pump spells here. Target creature you control gets 2+1 until end of turn, and each other creature you control gets +1/+1 until end of turn. If I'm targeting, let's say, this one with a spell like that, then all my creatures will get +2/+1. So that can be, if I have enough creatures out, which I think and hope I will, since I have 19 in my deck, this one will become very, very valuable and almost like a finisher. 2 mana for a 1/3, a little bit of a defensive creature, but this is to be able to filter through pockets of lands or whatever. I will be able to, if I'm drawing empty like lands late game, I will be able to filter through, discard some cards. This is not a tap ability, so if I have enough mana, I can just discard and draw to draw into gas to keep tempo up. It's also an enchantment which will and I have 2 of these on my turn 2, which will buff this one. So this one into this, that's not a bad play. We have another of these pump spells. It's an enchantment aura. I will flash this in to get my creature first strike and +2. 4/2 for 3. I don't think I will be able to activate too much of this of the ability here because I'm not planning to play a lot of spells on my opponent's turn. Here is my card engine of this game. So at the beginning of your end step, if you control a creature with power 4 or greater, then I get to exile the top card of my library, and I can play that card whenever I want, basically. So this is my plan of I have a very early, like even on turn 3 I can get 4 powers on the battlefield. We'll see if it works. We'll see if it will help me draw some cards during the games. These are a 3 mana 2/2. In the most cases I will choose to give haste to this creature, so you know, I will attack very aggressively. Every now and then, if my opponent has a fancy artifact, I can choose to destroy it, but most cases I'm expecting to play this for haste. My bomb bird here. 3 mana for a 2/2 flying haste. I can pump this one and it gets +2, and I can do that, well, for as much mana as I have. I can also escape it for 4 and exiling 3 other cards, and then it comes back as a 3/3. The value on this creature is insane, and yeah, I hope I draw it and play it turn 3 every game. Here's another 3 mana 2/3 trample. Trample will be very good, especially when I'm using my pump spells, so that I can get through for combat damage. This one also gets a +1/+1 if I have other creatures with power 4 or greater. Store Herald, it has haste, 3/2, and on top of this, when you attack with it, you can return all enchantments that is in your graveyard for 1 turn and equip it into 1 big attack. So I'm playing a couple of auras. Maybe if my opponent has removed one of my aura equipped creatures and it's in my graveyard, this can be a very good play to just get 1 last hit in with that aura equipped. This one is a little bit of a weak card, but it's a 1/3 flyer. It will most likely get through for damage, and I get to scry when I play it. So, you know, it's decent. It could scry for my 4th land if I need it, or maybe for more gas if I have land. So it's not crap, but it's not one of my stronger cards. Here's a strong card though. Commanding Presence. 4 mana for enchantment aura. Enchanted creature gets 2/2 and has first strike, and whenever the creature deals combat damage to a player, I create a 1/1 human. So the best play line is, you know, getting a creature on turn 1, 2 and 3 and turn 4 playing this. Then I have a very, very, very good board presence and like a very aggressive play, especially if it was haste creatures, if I have played a couple of haste creatures on turn 3. Hero of the Winds, 4 mana 1/4 flyer, but the use on this one is when I target this with a spell, it buffs my other creature. So throwing like a phalanx on this one, as I said, it will give all my creatures +2/+1, which will be very nifty. 4 mana for 2/3 flying. This is mostly for the vigilance and lifelink until end of turn. Like if I need to catch up on some life, here is where I do it. This is another stout 4 mana creature, 3/4 for 4 mana, plus I can pay 1 to give it a +1/-1 buff until end of turn. So this is quite aggressive. If I have managed to sweep my opponent's boards with Constanting attacking into him, dropping this could finish the game possibly. I can pump him to become very big. And then I only have 2 5 mana cards, and this is the first one. And my plan is to never pay 5 for this one. This spell costs X less to cast, where X is your devotion to white. So I have no plan on paying 5 for this one. And it's a 3/3 flyer. Hopefully I will pay 3 for this one, if I have like 2 other white cards out or something like that. And then we have a 5 mana 4/4 that also creates a 1/1 token. The reason I'm using this is because it also supports the strategy of this is also a target for my pump spell. So if I pump this one, it gives all my creatures a buff. That's basically it. That's my deck. The curve looks like absolutely pristine. It's super neat, and I have only 7 non-creature cards in this, where most of them are auras or pump spells. So it's going to be very exciting to see how this one plays. I have a good feeling about this deck, and I'm hoping that will be the case. Let's take it for a spin and we'll see how it pans out. Okay, let's see what is our first opponent. FECB. Okay, let's see. This is not as fast as I was hoping for. I have no turn 1 or turn 2 play. But I do have the Phoenix if I draw another red mana. This is a tough hand. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna hope that I either draw a land or 2 drops. Because both of these are really good. If I have creatures to support them. There we go. Now we're talking. We have the 1 drop. Now I need one of those enchantment creatures for 2 mana. I want to drop that on turn 2. Expensive card. Let's see here. I'll attack and see if he is willing to trade this, and then I can choose to pump him if I want to. He will not. That was a mistake. I should have equipped him with this one. Well, then it would have been able to stay up for blocking. I was a little bit fast in that play, but that's okay. At least he's removed all his blockers now, so let's see what he plays here. This is a good creature. Come on, red mana. Red mana, give me red. This is what we're looking for. My turn. White. Okay, let's see if I can scry for a red mana here. First strike. I'm gonna keep this one. First strike is actually really good. I will be able to deal with all his creatures here, so no attackers here. Still, at least I've kept all my creatures and so I will be ready by the time it's time for the big attack. This one I'm quite excited about actually. This, and then let's see here. Who will I target creature gives +1. Well, let's target flyer maybe, you know. Should I put this enchantment on my first striker, or should I just put it on my flyer? Let's spread the good cards here. In case he has removal, I want to spread my good cards. Okay, let's pump it again. There we go. Pretty good. Pretty good. Let's go for an attack. Boom. 3 in there. And we have this one is gonna be very good. It's first strike. It takes down anything on his board before it can hit me back. So with the first strike there. Vexingal, that's okay. It taps my creature, that is fine. Let's see, give me some red mana here. I wonder if I can trick him. I need all my creatures, but if I can trick him into a big attack and just go nutso with my pump spell here. I just want to play out some more creatures before I do that. I mean, I have nothing but gas here on my hand. Ooh, that's sad. He shoots 4. Cool. There we go. Well, at least I get this one back, so that's something. I'll take that. I'm the one that wants to play aggressive, so I'm no... Let's see here, what can I do? Well, I guess it's this guy. And then I might as well attack into... He won't block there, I assume. I'll keep this one up for... Do I keep this up for blocking? He's kind of winning this race, but I'm gonna stay aggressive too, because my plan is to do one final surprise kill here and just kill him. So I will, if I get a red mana, I can drop the bird with haste, plus I can still afford to play this one. Then I will get in for a very, very big attack. Let's see, I'm happy to take this. Give me red mana. Red mana. Red mana. Well, this is not too bad either. This can block his big flyer here. Plus, this one is a very good target for my pump spell here. So, I'm gonna hold. I'm not gonna hold. I'm gonna attack there. And I will let that be that. Now, this is gonna be really, really exciting. Red mana now, and my attack will be furious next. Oh, if I just can draw red mana. That's okay. Oh no, he taps down Well, that's fine. He tapped it down on his upkeep, so I will be able to untap this on my turn. So that's fine. I won't be able to block, so he might... I'm gonna have to jump block here, otherwise he has lethal. I'm just gonna do the bare minimum block here. Shit. Such a big trade. This is not what I wanted. Okay, let's see. What is the least? 3/3 and I'm dead, so I have to block 2 of his creatures and one of them... Yeah, okay, so this is what I have to do. Ah, shit. A little bit late with my red mana. My attack would have been huge. Huge. We'll see if... now it's a little bit weakened. Yeah, that sucks. Very badly. I was a little bit unfortunate with the mana in this game. 13 damage will be a very tough... let's see. Oh man, so close. Let's just for funsies see how much damage I will be able to do. And I will do this. I will look at this. I'm gonna pump these dudes like a madman. I will pump it one time by targeting it with this. Let's see here. Trample. Exile 2 other cards. Well, whatever. I'm gonna... This is my last turn. It's pump. He gives all my creatures a buff. I'm gonna pump it again with this. And then I'm gonna pump it again. Is it enough? Ha! It is enough. And I have lethal. Wow, that was in the last minute. I had 1 life left. That was super scary. Oh my god, this is exciting. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick pause here and then I'm gonna return back to streaming this draft event.